Hello everyone, you're welcome to Vincent at blog.com. The video here you're watching today is about how you can create the best document ever using Microsoft Office Word. That is, it's going to show you how to divide your document into sections, into various chapters, and how you can automatically generate the table of content without having to do it manually like most people do. And also it will help you in using the navigation to quickly switch between various sections of your document. And in today's world, we know a lot of people, of course, when you're doing your degree or any professional course you're doing, you have to do a project work, and most people find it difficult carrying out their document because they don't know how to do it. This document, or this particular video would help you by showing you everything you need to know. I wish you luck, and as we start the training, so see you as we start. Bye. Hello everyone, welcome. Here we would be seeing how to create a booklet. I have a 13-page document right now. This right here is my cover page, and then I have my preface page. I have my introduction page. I also have my table of content page. After the table of contents page, then I have my chapter 1 page as well, just after the table of content. And then I have a continuation of chapter 1. Then I have chapter 2 and a continuation of chapter 2 on the next page. And then I have chapter 3 with a continuation of chapter 3. Then I have my conclusion, and then I have the reference page. You realize that I have 13-page document, and I'm going to divide this document into sections because would have some formats to be applied to this document. The cover page, for example, is not supposed to be having the page number. When we give a page number, it would be given as well. So what we'll need to do is, after populating the document, I can right click on this task bar right here and go for section. So I want to see my sections as well. You realize here I'm on section 1. When I go on to the next page, I'm still on section 1. Now I want the cover page to have its own section. So what I'm going to do is click on this, show or hide the paragraph. I want to show the paragraphs. You realize that I have a page break here. That is not a new section though. So if I want to create a new section here, all I need to do is put my cursor here, go for layout, break, and then I go for next page. Now it simply means that this is one section. As you can see, guys, this is one section. When I click in there, I have here showing section 1. When I go on to the next page, though it has been pushed down, so what I'm going to do is just come here, press the delete, and I'm here now. You realize that this shows that I'm on section 2, which is what I want. When I come to the first page, I'm on section 1. Now section 2 here contains preface, introduction, acknowledgement, and then we have here table of contents as well, section 2, and then we have chapter 1. So it means that starting from chapter 1, I want to have new sections. So I'll put my case right here, just after the table of content, and I go for break, next page. You realize, guys, that I have a new section. I have a section break starting from this portion of section 2. Now when I come down here, I'm now on section 3. So when I press the delete, I am at chapter 1 on this page. Now this is section 3, which is I have chapter 1 all the way to chapter 2 and chapter 3 as well. So this chapter 3, the conclusion as well, I want it to be part, even the references should be part of section 3. So right now, guys, what next? What we want to do next now is go for view, and then ensure we are showing the navigation pane. You realize that we have no headings here. Okay, you know why? Because we've not made any heading here. So we'll go for home. This cover page, I want to make it look more appealing, so I'll highlight on this text. Set everything to probably 48. Center height. Now, guys, you realize this paragraph thing, we can hide that right away. Highlight it. You realize I'm still in section 1, so I can change that font style to something nicer. Okay, something classic. Alright, this is cool. I can take these to 72, bring these down to to 20 or probably 36, okay, and then give a space down more. Alright, because this is my cover page, I'm trying to make it more unique. Alright guys, so after doing this, I can go for my border and shading, page borders. I want to add a nice border to this. Let's say a border that looks like this. I want not the whole document, but to this section. Okay, guys, this section. When I go for OK, you realize that is me applied to this section. When I go to the next section, it's not there. Okay, so that is my cover page, which I like this way. And then you realize that the settings we gave here for this particular title, it's not showing on the headings because it's the cover. We are cool with that. Alright, now the next here shows preface. What if I want this title to show on the heading? All I need to do is I can go ahead and click on the heading one. Guys, you realize what happened here? It has shown basically here. But one thing is, it's not showing the way we want it. So I'm going to undo that. Okay, and right beneath here, I'm going to write first edition. Now guys, this first edition I'm writing, I want to give it a heading of heading 1, and it should come let's delete this, first edition. Okay, and I want it to be in the center. Alright, you realize that I have first edition here. Okay guys, that is cool. We need these for the sake of our table of contents. So now I'm going to go down to preface. Preface, I can go ahead and also give heading 1, but I don't want heading 1. I can give heading 2 for it. Okay, so it will be under the first edition. And then I want preface. You can go ahead and give preface probably 1.0 something. That is something you like if you want, because when you give 1.0, for example, or 1, okay, it automatically shows here, guys. And that is something you can apply with the numbering, which is basically been given already. So it simply means when I come down here, go for heading 2 as well, I say this should be given 2.0, it automatically fits in. It automatically fits in. Okay, all I need to do is just to click on highlight on it, and then you select the numbering, and it's going to apply it 2.0, as you can see. Okay, you can choose to do that, you can choose not to, but I like to because I'm showing you basically, so you can omit it if you want. Then I'm going to come all the way down to acknowledgement as well, go for heading 2, and then select the numbering. See, it will show nicely there. And then I'll go over to table of content. Now guys, you realize that table of content has nothing yet. Before we populate it, this is what I want us to do. Let's give a page numbering. So I'm going to come all the way here to this page, that is preface, the second page on section 2. I'll go for insert, page numbers. I'll go format page number. I want to give this a Roman numeral, so go for Roman numeral 1I actually, and say start from I, of course, and go for OK. Now guys, you see what happened here? It has not been given yet. Why? Because I didn't insert it. So let's insert it. Bottom of page basically, and we want center. Now guys, you see what happened here? Preface has been given I, introduction II, that is acknowledgement as well has been given I, and table of content as well has been given I. The chapter 1 has been given 5. That is because we give a page number, and cover page has been given 1. Now how can we omit cover page from working on this. So we can double click in the footer here and say cover page, go to design. So we want a different first page, so we can say different first page. Okay guys, you see that? It's gone. Double click means page numbers are not on the first page, but we have I here. Also on the introduction we have I, acknowledgement we have I, table of content we have IV, chapter 1 still continues with 5. Now how do we make this start from number 1? We can just right click, just go on that actually, okay, and then go over to the insert page number. We want to format the page numbers here. Start number format should be 1 to 3. We want to start from 1 and go for OK. It's as simple as that, guys. So these start with 1 all the way down to probably 8. Yeah, you realize our cover page does not have a number. Now let's continue with our formatting here. So table of content, we want to give a table of content that is nice. So what we do is we go to references, and then we go for table of content, and we go for custom table of content. Then we'd say okay, I like this one. Show page numbers, yes. From template, let's say formal. Okay, formal is cool. Levels, we should just show us levels here. And we'll go for OK. Now guys, realize what I have. I have first edition as the first page, number 1. I have preface here, introduction, acknowledgement. You realize they're on these pages. That is exactly what I have here. Now the table of content has been loaded at this point, but let's continue. When I go for chapter 1, I want chapter 1 to have, go back to home. I want chapter 1 to have a heading 1. Okay, something like this sort, as you can see, to fit in with the first edition like this. And then best book ever should come with heading 2, yeah, should go on the chapter 1. And then the best book ever should go as heading 2. And then chapter 2 should go with heading 1 as well. Isn't this the best book ever? Should go with heading 2. Common, this is the best book ever, should go with heading 2. And then chapter 3 as well should go heading 1. Now you know it is the best book ever, should go with heading 2. Oh yes, you know it is the best book ever, should go with heading 2. And then we have conclusion, should go with probably heading 1 as well. And the reference as well should go with heading 2. Okay guys, instead of highlighting and selecting that way, you can basically just pick it up, double click on format painter, and you select all the what's it called, all the headings you want to apply, and you just click one stone not to use that if you don't want. Okay, but now that we get what we have, for this is the reference. I want to make it look original a bit, so I'm gonna do something like this. Yeah, something like that. And then yeah, something like this. Okay, bold and italics. Though I don't have page date, nothing. You can't understand any text. Why? Because it's learning text. Just trying to show you some things for those that are not really understanding what that is. Okay, so guys, with this, you realize that we've made our table so nice. I'm sorry, our document so nice with the views here. Because this is at this point here, that's a mistake. This is supposed to be, sorry, this is supposed to be nothing. So I'm gonna remove this numbering you have here. I'm gonna remove this as well. Okay, and then our acknowledgement as well, I'm going to remove it. You understand why shortly. So chapter 1, where is it? Chapter 1 is supposed to be the one to have 1.0. Yeah. Okay, it's not minding me, so I'm gonna select this. Alright, now it's minding me. After doing that, I just selected the numbering. Then this is what I would say 1.1 space. Okay, if it's not fitting, you just have to highlight it and then select numbering, and it works for you nicely. It's coming to the other side. Why? Because it's following the previous step. If you don't like that, you can actually select it and then stick it back to where it belongs or where it was before. Okay, so select this and then go for the indenting, hanging indent. Pick it back here. Okay, and then for the chapter 2, we say this is 2.1, 2.1, sorry, 2.0. Oops. Okay, and this is supposed to be 2.1 this way. Okay. Okay, and this is supposed to be 3.0. Yeah, and this is supposed to be, as you can see, something's going on here, right? So here, 3.1. Come on, 3.1. That's what I wrote. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try to prove stubborn right here, so just gonna make it obey your calling. Sometimes, it happens such that it just tries to tell you that it's a computer, so you have to behave yourself like a human being, and oh yeah, cool. So now guys, when we finish all of these, the table of content, where are you? Let's come here, come here, come here, come down. Good. It says current document, click to follow link. How do we update this? It's very simple guys. Just have to come over to reference, update table numbering only, entire table. Go for OK. Good. You get what we got? I believe that. Let's just highlight this and add it to it. This table of contents. Realize that we didn't give it a what's it called, an heading. So I'm gonna give this heading 1 as well. No, not heading 1, heading 2, yeah. Because when I gave heading 1, you saw what happened here. It's supposed to be heading 2. Okay guys, so this is it. So first edition on page 1, that's what it means. Don't worry, but it's not showing at the top. Preface is I. Introduction is I. Acknowledgement is I. Chapter 1, best book ever. I believe you get this concept, right? That's exactly how it goes, guys. So after doing everything here, you realize we are cool. And don't forget, you can always come back to update your table of contents. You can, right now, for example, we can continue our document by adding chapter 3, 4, 5, and then at page numbers keep going and keep going and keep going. Don't forget about sections, how we did it earlier, to ensure that the pages have different Roman numeral numbers, page numbering. We brought in the navigation to help us, and before you know it, we're getting into a perfect document state. Okay, so that's how it goes, guys. Our navigation is helping us navigate through the chapters and the table of content. Right now, for some of you or for some of us, we print out of our own comfort. We go out to print out our document. I'll suggest before you take it to your vendor to print out, ensure you save it in a way they can't edit. And then you take on to the vendor this version, that is the editable version, and then the uneditable version, which is the PDF version, so that they can just print out immediately. So I would suggest when you save it, you go for File, Save As, okay, and then I'm going to save it here. Okay, ensure you save it as a PDF document, that is portable document format, and then you go for save.
Now what happens here is that you're going to get a PDF version of your document, okay, such that you have your book nicely done with a table of contents intact. Nobody is going to be able to edit this. Okay, so this is a version you should give them to print, or give whoever is supposed to print it out for you, so that they don't mess up your work, or they don't edit your work or make some unnecessary changes, so you don't get offended after the outcome. So guys, this is exactly what we did. This is the PDF version, okay, and this is the editable version. If you enjoyed this video, please ensure you subscribe, you like and comment, and let me know through the comment section if you have any question or opinion. I believe you enjoyed this video. If there's something you don't understand, you let me know. If there's something you want to understand, if there's something you want me to show you, kindly comment in the section below. Subscribe for more great videos ahead, and I'm gonna catch you there.